Till is a fantastic fighter. I think he has every right to be confident heading into this fight. I just don't think he truly realizes what kind of a special fighter he's going to be in there with in Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. I also think his aggressive style, if he comes in with that style, will be a poor choice. I think that brings out the best in Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. I think Wonderboy will find a way to counter Darren Till and catch him and eventually get the knockout win in and around the second and third. Let's go with third round for Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. I think if Darren Till goes and looks for a takedown, I think that will serve him well. But I just don't see him doing it. I think Wonderboy is going to have a fantastic performance.
Shout out to MMA world. Good morning world. Good morning USA. Good morning every single MMA fan. Live wire. We're live. That was Kenny Florian giving his opinion on the upcoming Till Wonderboy Thompson fight. I feel exactly how he feels, actually. It's just both men are so similar, and you know they're going into that cage with one thing in mind, that it's hard to say who's getting knocked out. I don't think anybody's getting knocked out. I think this is going to go the distance. It's going to be a firefight back and forth, and a split decision victory goes to Wonderboy, simply because he has more experience than Darren Till. And I mean, you can will your way through a lot of things, but sometimes you can't. You know, a good example of that is Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, right? This isn't that, right? But in terms of competition, in terms of skill, in terms of experience, it could be compared to that. Why? Both men have astonishing records in kickboxing and Muay Thai, respectively. But Wonderboy has had wonderful moments in the UFC. And on top of that, he has way more experience in deep water in the UFC as opposed to Darren Till. Darren Till has been in tough fights in the UFC, but that was early on. He hasn't faced super tough opponents like Tyrone Woodley. You know, he hasn't been put through the ringer, man. And I think it might show once we see him in the ring with Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Not necessarily because Wonderboy is all that much better than him, but it's a whole different show when you in there in the ring. You know, the lights, the cameras, the action, it just gets to you. With that said, I will say one thing about Darren Till. His confidence is terrifying. When he speaks and he says whatever he says, you believe him. You know, there is when Kobe Covington speaks, you don't believe him. You understand what he's doing, and you're annoyed by the fact that he's doing it, but it's being done. You know, it's working for him. When Conor McGregor speaks, it's funny. It's sometimes provoking, not always in the best of ways. When I mean provoking, I don't mean like provoking the person who's experiencing the trash talk to fight. I mean provoking as in, okay, now you went a little too far, you know. And the Mayweather McGregor thing showed that. But when you speak to Darren Till, it's not trash talk. Like, he believes that. He makes you believe it, you know, just by him speaking. And that confidence is terrifying. I hope that's not all that's needed to get through Wonderboy. Even if it is, it'll be amazing to watch. Good luck to both men. I hope they have a phenomenal fight, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.